Diamonds may be hidden deep below Earth's surface. It turns out diamonds may not be that special. A new study from MIT suggests the interior of Earth is filled with a quadrillion tons of diamonds. Scientists estimate the diamonds are more than 100 miles below the surface, beneath the continental tectonic plates. The study estimates 1 to 2% of the cratonic roots may be filled with diamonds. A statement from MIT News says scientists came to this conclusion while they were trying to construct an image of what the Earth's interior might look like. Researchers created virtual rock models to test what material would allow sound waves to travel that quickly through the cratonic roots. The result was diamonds. Scientists came up with an estimate of around a quadrillion tons of diamonds by taking into account the total volume of cratonic roots scattered inside Earth. Stories related to our planet.
This asteroid will come closer to Earth than the Moon. NASA says a massive space rock will come close to Earth in October, but no need to roll out the welcome mat, it's just passing by. Asteroid 2012 TC4 is on a trajectory to fly close to Earth on Thursday, October 12th. On that day, according to Space.com, the space rock will be around 27,000 miles from Earth. That's 8 times closer to the planet than the Moon. Astronomers are looking forward to investigating asteroid 2012 TC4 because it has roughly the same proportions as the one that hit a Russian town in 2013. And while that event may look spectacular from afar, it also injured close to 1,500 people and damaged some 7,200 buildings. Scary, right?
You wouldn't want to miss this. Newsweek reports that Mars will appear bigger and brighter from Earth in the next few weeks. Next month, Mars will be the closest it has been to Earth in the past 15 years. The planet will be 35.8 million miles from Earth. It reportedly takes twice the amount of time for Mars, around 687 days, to orbit the Sun than it does for Earth. NASA reports that Mars will be in opposition at the same time. This means Mars and the Sun will appear on opposite sides of Earth. Mars will be visible to the naked eye, looking like a bright orange star. Mars will reportedly appear 5 times brighter than usual, and spectators will be able to view the planet in the evening sky, which will appear increasingly dimmer as Earth moves away from Mars. Astronomer Dean Regas told Newsweek that most of the world, except Alaska, northern Canada, Greenland, and Iceland, will be able to view the phenomenon next month after sunset. Long day. New research shows that days on Earth are getting longer as the Moon slowly spirals away from us. Due to gravitational forces between Earth and its satellite, the Moon moves away at a rate of 3.82 centimeters per year, causing our planet's rotation to slow. According to NASA, Earth currently completes a full rotation on its axis every 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. But researchers using astrochronology on geological rock layers found that when the Moon was closer to Earth 1.4 billion years ago, a day was just over 18 hours. The length of a day has grown 1/75,000th of a second on average per year and is expected to continue at this rate for the next millions or billions of years. The Moon will eventually stop moving when it reaches a stable distance from Earth. When this happens, the two will be tidally locked, rotating at the same pace, with the Moon visible from only one side of Earth. Of course, that's assuming either of them survive the Sun's destructive red giant phase. What a massive comet discovery! Scientists have found evidence that a huge event thousands of years ago may have caused a climate shift that greatly affected the evolution of life on Earth. According to a new study, fragments of a large disintegrating comet struck Earth and triggered a massive firestorm some 12,800 years ago. The fires produced thick clouds of smoke and dust that covered the sky and cut off sunlight, causing the climate to cool rapidly and triggering a mini ice age. The cold climate lasted for 1,000 years, killing off plants and many large animal species and causing human populations to decline. Researchers came up with the impact theory after examining samples from sites around the world with chemical signatures indicating that 10% of the land's surface was on fire. Analysis of pollen levels also suggests that pine forests had burned off and had been replaced by poplar trees, a species that grows in barren ground. The theory is thought to be the trigger event for the Younger Dryas period, a climate anomaly which saw gradual warming suddenly reverse. Nifty. Ever looked at a map of Earth millions of years ago and wondered where certain modern-day locations were supposed to be? Well, you'll want to thank your lucky stars because someone's just made a map to let you do exactly that. The Ancient Earth Globe is a cool little online tool curated by Ian Webster, the same genius who meticulously compiled the dinosaur database. Webster's interactive map allows users to see how the Earth has evolved from 750 million years ago to the present. To do so, he adapted a software used by geologists to visualize plate tectonics and overlaid his map with modern political boundaries. It's got the added bonus of an address search, so you can pin a location and see where it was during the Ice Age, the age of dinosaurs, or even post-extinction. The site has neat extras, like short descriptions on the bottom left-hand side that lets you know exactly what the conditions are during any given time period. Alternatively, you might also want to jump through the stages of evolution, like when the first vertebrates appeared, or the first primates or hominids. Granted, it may not be the most accurate, but it's still pretty damn cool, and a good way to educate yourself, your wife, and your kids. More space junk to fall to Earth. There's a whole lot of junk about to enter Earth's atmospheric trunk. According to Space.com, the rocket body of an Indian Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle is expected to fall to Earth around April 3rd. It weighs 907 kilograms. Part of a European Space Agency satellite is also expected to drop to Earth on the same day. Fortune reports that Kazakh spacecrafts Flock 2E3 and 2E6 are expected to plummet to Earth on Wednesday and on Friday this week. Popular Science reports that 200 parts of space debris fell to Earth in 2014 and 400 fell in 2016. Most land in the Pacific Ocean. The only person known to have been hit by falling debris is Lottie Williams. She was walking in a park in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 1997 when she was struck by a 6-inch chunk of metal traveling at a low speed from behind. Scientists believe it came from a NASA second-stage Delta rocket.